Congratulations, you've come a long way. You've created a Django project, you've got your app running, and now you've configured the admin interface. Before we can insert data into the template so you can see it, let's again review what is actually happening in your Django project. Let's start off with the common reference point of the web browser. So someone is using a desktop web browser or a mobile phone, and they hit your website. So the first thing that they're going to do is they'll type in a URL, or they'll click on a link that goes to a URL. This URL is sent to the urls.py file of your Django project. And if you open up your VS Code on the left-hand column, you can probably find that urls.py file right now. If you remember, we configured the route in the urls.py file. So the web browser, when it goes to your Django project, the first step, it goes to the urls.py file. Based on the URL, the Django system will send it to a specific Python program. Those Python programs are set into a views file. This is how the HTML is starting to be displayed. The views file is located in views.py in your application. So starting from the beginning, web browser goes to a specific URL. It hits the Django URL, it goes to the urls.py file, the urls.py file routes it to the views file. It reroutes it to a specific function in the views.py file. That will then take it to a template. This is how the HTML is called up. There's a specific templates directory, and inside of that templates directory are simple HTML files. Those HTML files, we're going to add some special syntax to it eventually so they can extract the data that the views.py file is sending it. Again, just to recap the sequence of events, your web browser, it goes to a specific URL. The urls.py file of Django routes it to the views.py file, which calls up a specific function, and that function takes the data and inserts it into a template. The templates is in a directory, and it's a bunch of HTML files. So this data I'm talking about, we're going to be building it next. It fits into this sequence of steps. Right after that, it goes to the views.py file. It will call up a model, and that model has the data. So this is a SQL database. We're going to now configure the models.py. The models.py file will send it over to the template, and that's how the data gets into your Django application.